Alrighty, so Arrow Video. Arrow Video is a UK label that tends to distribute more cult films within the world of horror, exploitation, and mainly just anything unusual. So more or less, I thought I'd just go through my entire collection, just give you a quick skim of each title, and and the steelbooks as well. So let's start. So, first title, Baron Blood, Mario Bava. I have seen this film. I haven't had the chance to even unseal this yet, but it's a very good film. Black Sunday, another classic by Mario Bava. The Car. This is not a very good movie. It's actually the acting is really appalling. I'm going to say that coming from a exploitation fan. This film is really one of the worst films I've ever seen, but it is entertaining. Have seen that. Blind Woman's Curse. I haven't seen this yet. Apparently it's in the vein of Lady Snowblood, but much darker. I know someone who doesn't particularly like this movie just by the cover. Well, the content, apparently. Bay of Blood. Now, this is an unusual one because this is in actually one of those limited edition cases that they did. To be honest, they're quite nice, but I don't like them on the shelf. The clean ones I prefer because the clear ones at least look more sleeker. Follow in the vein of such companies as Master of Cinema and Criterion. These ones, they're bulky, they take up a lot of space, and they have the ugly blue Blu-ray case. But yeah, that's Bay of Blood right there, so I'll put that in. The Beyond, once again, this is another rare version of it. This is the special, slide out one with the poster. Next title is Caligula. This is actually missing one cut of the film, which is on the US Blu-ray, but all in all, it's a very, very nice package. Cat of Nine Tails. This is Dario Argento. Class of Nukem High, some Troma goodness. I also have the US Blu-ray. They're very similar, but I do like the packaging on this one. City of the Living Dead. This is Lucio Fulci at its finest. Day of the Dead. Alright, moving along, we have Deadly Blessing. This is a very, very good Wes Craven film. I feel anything Wes Craven does is good, so you're pretty much safe if his name is attached to it. It's about a cult. It actually as one of the earlier films of Sharon Stone. Deranged. This is an excellent little dark comedy. Basically, it's kind of in the vein of Texas Chainsaw. It's based on Ed Gein, a serial killer, but it's actually... The main killer is the homeless guy from Home Alone, the guy shovels snow. But yeah, look at the extras. The amount of effort they put into it is pretty insane. Dressed to Kill, classic. This is a Brian De Palma film. You'll see a lot of De Palma films in the Arrow Video collection. The Exterminator. This is a surprisingly good, trashy New York exploitation film about a man who takes justice into his own hands. It's kind of like Terminator meets Maniac. That's how I describe it. Forbidden Zone. This is a trippy little 80s musical. Cheap production values. It's okay. It's quite entertaining. Brian De Palma's The Fury. I've not yet seen this, but I've heard very good things. I've actually got 2 copies of this. Frankenhooker. Frankenhooker, this is in the big bulky case. Now, the annoying thing was, when I ordered this on Amazon, it actually appeared to be, one of these cases, but it was actually the deluxe version. I'm not complaining, but I would have preferred the other one so it matches the collection. But Frankenhooker is, I've seen it many years ago. It's a very, very good movie. It's just fun. I mean, it's from the director of Basket Case. Basket Case and Brain Damage are more serious movies in terms of subject matter. Frankenhooker is just a trashy comedy. Frivolous Lola. Now, this is actually a Tinto Brass film, same director as Caligula. Good movie, high production values, cheesy, it's great. The Funhouse, and this is actually a Tobe Hooper film. And Tobe Hooper actually directed this after, Eaten Alive. And he made this, I think Steven Spielberg saw this and wanted him to direct Poltergeist because that was his next movie, and then his Hollywood career declined from there. Last House by the Cemetery, classic Lucio Fulci. Hellgate, this is a very interesting straight-to-video 80s horror film. This is a limited edition that sold out pretty quickly. Yes, this is one of the best 80s action movies. Hell Comes to Frogtown. It is very good, and I highly recommend it. I do know someone who hates it just by the title alone, and they must give it a chance. So everyone out there, Hell Comes the Frog Town. Inferno, the sequel to Suspiria. First viewing, I didn't like it. Second viewing, it warmed up to me. Night Riders, this is a George Romero movie about medieval bikers who are knights. Maniac Cop, this is a great action horror film. And the sequels are also good as well. Motel Hell, this is an excellent little comedy from the 80s. And, you know, once again, they go all out with the package. Shout Factory is releasing this, so it'll be interesting to see how it compares, but that is the definitive version right now. One of the older cases, this is Dario Argento's Phenomenon. You know, good movie, Killer Insects. Donald Pleasance is also in it as well. People on the Stairs, an excellent satire on America in the 90s. Basically American suburbia. Wes Craven, you know, can't go wrong. Blu-ray, excellent copy. Runaway Train, haven't seen this, but apparently it was written by Akira Kurosawa. So, Score, this is a, I believe a Russ Meyer film. I've seen the uncut version. I didn't know at the time when I ordered this is actually the cut version. The uncut version runs a lot longer and, you know, just has extreme, you know, I guess you'd say porn. But and it actually stars Lynn Laurie, who is one of the actresses in the kind of exploitation genre and horror of the early 70s. And she's a very unique looking woman. Spider Baby, this is a sort of dark comedy, very unusual, about a sort of hillbilly family. It actually stars Lon Chaney Jr., believe it or not, who was the Wolfman. Squirm, this is a great little killer insect movie from the 70s. Mystery Science Theater 3000 actually did an episode on this, and it's quite hilarious. Yes, now this is one of my favorite sets, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Let me just tell you something about this. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 is probably one of the best horror sequels I've ever seen. It stars Dennis Hopper. Yeah, but this is an amazing deluxe set, 3 discs. They really went all out with this. It's absolutely hilarious. It's the greatest horror satire I've ever seen, and it really deserves more recognition than what it got. When it first came out, it was hated, but in my opinion, I think that it was just Tobe Hooper rebelling against the film industry after they kind of screwed him over. So, okay, this is The Wild Geese. Haven't seen it yet. It's got some pretty famous old school actors in it. Onto the Steelbooks. Wide of the Eye. Haven't seen it. Heard it's a great lost British thriller. Tenebrae, Argento, you know, classic. You know, can't go wrong there. Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. You know, this is just classic John Carpenter. Demons 1 and also Demons 2. They're both very good movies. I also have the Synapse Steelbooks, which have a different transfer. Fall of the House of Usher. Haven't seen it yet. Actually, no, I have seen it. I saw it years ago on television when I was like a kid on Foxtel. Yeah, Foxy Brown. Kind of like a blaxploitation film. Invasion of the Body Snatchers Steelbook. This is really nice. Alright, so moving down. Most of these I haven't even unsealed yet. Phantom of the Paradise. This is another Brian De Palma film. Really look forward to seeing that. See, the problem with these movies is I buy them, but I don't actually get time to see them. Lady Snowblood. This is an excellent movie. The first one I actually saw. I haven't seen the sequel yet. I saw it with a group of friends, and I think the reason is it's probably going to ruin the first movie for me. Life Force. This is an excellent little sort of vampire alien movie of the 1980s. It's an excellent sci-fi movie. Highly recommended. I've also actually got the the Shout Factory, Scream Factory version of it as well. Time Bandits, excellent, kind of like children's cult classic UK movie. The Beyond, Lucio Fulci. This is a very rare steelbook because it actually went out of print recently. And Brian De Palma's Blowout. So all in all, that's my Arrow video collection. It is building. I'm a huge fan of the company. They also do have another label called Arrow Academy. I've got a few other titles of them, but they're downstairs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video.